Hello, Commanders. Today, we will basically be, talking about what's coming up in the future here because they came out this week, I think it was, with 2.3. Didn't come out with it, but spoke about it for the first time in a while. And it's going to be hitting, beta phase February 26th. So I was basically just, going to ask you guys, what do you want to see? Like, I don't really have anybody that I can really do, like, co-op with. I don't really think I have the bandwidth to handle, doing Commanders together. But other than that, from, I guess it's going to be really hard to do anything off of it, but from 2.3 Commanders, what are you guys looking for? Like, what do you want to see? What are you guys looking for in videos other than, just like the new features, which I will, of course, be doing, or at least any of, like, the major ones. Smaller ones, I'm not too sure. I mean, depending on how many of, like, the larger features I can take advantage of, I will definitely do it. If you want to give it a shot, try and do Commander stuff, or whatever it is, like ship sharing, or whatever the heck it's supposed to be. Do let me know, because I mean, like, looking at their webpage here, like, for the Commanders, it says, team up together, forge your own identity with Commander Creator, which I will definitely be doing. Have no idea what type of Commander I'll create, but I hope I can create one that looks completely ridiculous. I mean, who knows? Nope, basically just, like, cool stuff for multi-crew. That's all the website says. And then, you go here to the email they sent out, they're going to be putting out some more updates here. It's coming out, as I said, the 26th of February. That's about it. Basically right now, though, in the actual game of what I'm doing, since this is a voiceover, is I'm basically just heading back from out here at, what am I at, Palladius or whatever, Obsidian Ants system, essentially, is essentially where I'm at. And I'm just flying back, and I was like, maybe I'll do an overview or just a overdub, just because, it's a long flight back, and I basically want to talk over it. And I was going to talk over it during, but I wasn't too sure. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm not really sure what I'm looking for in, 2.3, because, I mean, everything's working that I really want to work. Like, we have, a little bit of the modification system, a little bit of, like, the crafting system of the areas that where, like, I wanted in. Like, I'm not too into it as of yet. Like, I'm still working on the Sirius to, get the one engineer that lets us have corrosive resistant inventory slots. I can't think of what you call it, inventory cargo bays, I guess. But yeah, I'm still working on that. I haven't really put too much time into it. I just haven't had the opportunity to play as much as I would like. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, my album's out as well, for just any news before I forget. You should definitely check that out at blackstarmusic.com, or the link will be at the bottom here. Even if you don't, like trance or what it is, I was just really curious what you think about it. And have a music video out for it too. That's just on my music site, which doesn't actually get really any attention from me, because it's just, I upload a music video and kind of leave it. But yeah. Other than that, though, I'm back to just doing normal stuff again. It's actually pretty nice not to have to worry about the album, because, it's on, like, Spotify and all that good stuff, or iTunes or Google, all those stores. And it's just good that I don't have to, like, worry about getting it done, when it's going to be coming out, setting everything up. Like, I mean, now I just have to, kind of market it all the time. But other than that, it's just, a big sigh of relief, because it gets really stressful towards the end. But, yeah, that's going on. And, yeah, I mean, I don't really know. Like, I don't really have anything that I'm, like, expecting from it, other than, just the crew-based stuff and possibly face-based stuff, because I don't really think we'll be able to walk around the ships yet. Like, I doubt that's an option. I hope that is. That'd be awesome. Like, I'd love to, see the rest of the ship in some way. But, I mean, that'd be a whole other thing that I assume will be coming out, past 2.4 or in 3. Or, because essentially on their website, which I'll pull up one more time here for you, 2.4, it's just secrets revealed in, for the final expansion of Horizons. So I guess 2.5 or whatever is something completely different, which would make sense. But, like, I guess I just don't even know what to expect at that point, because, I mean, it could be anything. Like, are they just going to skip, 2.5 and go to 3? Or, something like that? Or, follow kind of like the Microsoft tradition and just completely skip numbers completely? But, yeah, I mean, I'm just left, kind of wondering what's to come, like, really in the future. Like, I know people are going to love the multi-crew. I mean, I don't have, the connection for it, so I'm not really into it. But, yeah, I don't know what to expect here in the future. Like, I mean, what's left for just, I guess the solidary, commander, you would call it. or you know, like the Lone Star style commander. I don't know, something that sounds better. But it's just, yeah, I don't know. Like I guess even engineer stuff, I wasn't really into. Like the stuff that I'm really into, like I really hope, even if it doesn't come to 2.3, which I think it might be, which is their what do you call it, their power play stuff, which I really do like conceptually. Like after I finally got the idea of what you have to do to, you know, earn and get stuff, because I actually did have the what do you want to call it, shields that how do you pronounce her name? Olivia Duvall. I don't know. I don't have it in front of me to pronounce it correctly. Whatever, the Duvall. I had her, whatever you call it, shields, and yeah, I really liked them. I mean, they were a huge power drain, but it was just like, it's really cool. And once you kind of figure out, you know, what you have to do, or like who you have to kill, or missions you have to do, it's, you know, it's pretty simple. I mean, if you're doing it like purely to you gain territory, though, that's a whole other thing where, I mean, you kind of have to follow, like, you know, a group that you find, you know, on like the forums or whatever, which, you know, kind of have the same views you do, which is essentially politics, which I don't know how I feel about that, especially, you know, with the current state of affairs around the world. But yeah, I don't know. What are you guys looking forward to, though? Like, are you looking forward to multi-crew? Like, if you are, what part of it? Because, like, I'm really interested into knowing, like, what people are looking forward to in it. Maybe try that out. And if you do want to, you know, give it a shot together, you know, at least for YouTube and all that good stuff, do let me know in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to, you know, try and work something out. I do have to, you know, warn you, like, I have a terrible, terrible connection for, like, up and down. So, like, I don't know how good it'll be, but I do want, you know, just want that out there. Just so nobody's expecting too much out of it, because it probably won't work, but then again, I can't guarantee that either. So, I don't know. I don't know. So, but yeah, are there any other ships, I guess, in the future you're looking forward to as well? Like, I know they always talked about, like, the, you know, the Panther for the Empire, and I don't actually know, like, what they actually talked about for the Federation, because, I mean, they got the Corvette, and I'm like, I'm not really sure what's left. I mean, we'd be charging, flying, is it frigate class ships? Or do we already have you know, just the larger style ships? I mean, I remember that was, you know, spoken about, you know, way back when. That does look, you know, really awesome. Like, I would love to do that, but I don't know when that's coming. And I don't know. What other ships are you guys looking forward to? What type of fighting or combat are you looking forward to? And also, I guess just, I don't know. What do you guys want to see in the future? And, you know, especially not just from Elite Dangerous, but from, you know, the channel here, because I do other games. I mean, I don't do FPSs because I find them just retardedly repetitive and just kind of boring, if I could ever speak. And I just, you know, I'm really picky about what I play. I don't like, RPGs are nice. Like, I was a big, you know, Final Fantasy, which I know isn't the best, but Final Fantasy RPG player when I was, you know, younger, loved it. And nowadays I'm not really into games that don't have, like, a point. Like, if they just go, you know, point A to point B, do task A to, you know, get task B with, you know, no other options, you know, it's just, you're still going for that end conclusion. Like, I'm not into that. I do like the open world type games. Nothing really with zombies, I have to say. They're just kind of blah. I don't know. It gets kind of, I don't know, I don't like super repetitive, which Elite Dangerous, you know, does turn into for a while, every so often, once in a, you know, a great while. But, that is a terrible sentence. But, you know, it could always be worse. It could always be better. But it always does, you know, kind of develop. It adds something new that you do want to check out. Then you kind of get sucked in for a month or a couple months there, and you start playing again for a while. But that's the one feature I do like. You can always come back to it and find something new, as opposed to some other, you know, titles out there where you come back to it and it's just identical. Yeah, I guess that's the future for stuff like that. I'll be putting more of, like, my album tracks, or at least bits and parts of them, in these videos for, like, the intro and outro, just so, you know, people get a taste of it, because, you know, it's on YouTube already, but I don't want to, you know, shove it down everybody's throats. So I'll just do parts of it like I always do, where I just put a little bit of some new track I'm working on. You know, it's usually never finished, but it's always at some stage where, you know, it's at least visible to be, you know, something in the future, and it's always really quiet. So I guess there's that. But yeah, if there's anything else you guys, you know, want to ask or request about, do, you know, leave it below. My website and all that good stuff will be in the comments below. I'll eventually start updating it for a little bit of the YouTube side as well. Right now it's just the music side, but the YouTube side is coming in the future. I just have to get to work on it, and I just haven't had the time yet. But yeah, if there's, you know, as always, I'll see you all next time.